say the pledge, please. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let the record show everyone's here except Susan Miller, who is on the phone. She's out of town.
Can you hear us, Susan? Are you on there?
Susan?
Maybe she's in a different time zone.
Hi, Mike.
Well,
Or she's on.
you can see her on there?
Yeah, it's here. We continually struggle with this over the, I don't know why we can't seem to get it fixed.
Has she got the mute button on?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll keep moving. We got the consent agenda. Everybody looked that over? Questions, comments? Need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Anyone against? Motion carried. Okay, next up, Matt Wyatt, Director of Planning and Development, and Pam Kalstrup, Zoning and Land Use Coordinator, Planning and Development. Second consideration of ordinance number 2023-04, an ordinance to amend Chapter 8 zoning ordinance of the Potawatomi County, Iowa Code, and to adopt ordinance number 2023-04 into law. You want to speak to that a second, Matt?
Yes, this is same change that we discussed last week. It is adding vehicle sales, boat sales, farm machinery and rental to the I-2 district for Potawatomi County. There's 6 properties currently in the county zoned I-2. This does affect all of them, would now have the ability to potentially have vehicle sales on them if they so chose to. It was a citizen request from a landowner who has a piece of I-2 ground. As you're leaving Crescent on Mormon Bridge Road, they currently manufacture roll-off dumpsters there, and they wanted the ability to be able to sell the trucks that go along with the dumpsters that they manufacture.
Okay. But we'll make a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion that we approve ordinance number 2023-04.
Second.
Melvin, will you do a roll call, please?
What is it? That's 48-2023.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Melvin?
What was the issue there, Tim?
Oh, I am sorry, I missed that one. I'm a page too far. You're correct, Jeff, my fault.
Yeah, 2023-04.
Okay. Chairman Shea.
Aye.
Supervisors Belt.
Aye.
Wickman.
Aye.
Jorgensen.
Aye.
Miller, are you there? I'll counter absent until she.
You still working on that?
Says she's here. Maybe she can give you a thumbs up. Mitch.
We need to record it. Okay, motion carried. Next up, Matt Wilbur, attorney, discussion and/or decision for approval to hire outside counsel, Deb Peterson, for property line adjustment between Potawatomi County and Historical Society of Potawatomi County. And Matt, that's for the jail, correct?
Yes,
The
so
jail?
the squirrel cage where the Historical Society, they have a little triangle that our parking lot extends into. We want that triangle. We have a triangle that is sort of within their fence that they want. So we're basically just swapping these parcels. But it's not as simple as just whipping up a deed and saying, you get my triangle, I get your triangle. There's a property line adjustment, there's pretty complex changed legal descriptions. These aren't really square parcels, so you've got like meets and bounds, et cetera. The reality is, for a real estate lawyer, this is probably a 2-3 hour project. For a person that prosecutes murder cases and every once in a while does this, it's probably a 20-hour project where I could get minimally competent. It's just not a good use of my time for me to do this. Deb's agreed she'd do it. She's represented the Historical Society. Everybody's in agreement on everything. We have the legal descriptions done. We just need somebody to do the paperwork. So
And we approved that at one time, didn't we? Approved the
the
swap
swap,
before?
absolutely. So this
Okay.
is just for this, to get past the state auditor on hiring outside counsel, it has to have board approval. I'm happy to take this out of my budget. I assume this is gonna be about $500. But I will spend thousands of dollars of my time trying to get up to speed, whereas Deb should be able to just get this done, lickety
Okay.
split. That's why I'm coming to you.
Okay,
This has nothing to do with the vacated alleys that are running through the current
It's just to
courthouse?
swap the two triangles.
Okay.
Motion
Never
to,
got vacated.
motion to approve.
okay.
Second?
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion carried. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Matt Bonnet, Project Manager, Secondary Roads, discussion and/or decision to approve resolution number 48, 2023 to vacate excess right-of-way in the town of Bentley. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Yeah, I've seen your map. That was gonna be a heck of a town at one time, wasn't it?
I was platted originally, yes.
Yeah.
It's turning into larger parcels.
Mike, once we vacate this, does the ownership of that go to the parcels then?
Yes.
Will you have to deed that to them?
Should just be defining center line of Central Avenue and Charles Avenue should go to adjacent owners as well as the alleyway.
We did this once for a different piece, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they actually built a house on that piece too.
Did they?
There's
I'll
one,
move that for you, Mike.
okay?
I'll second.
Melvin, will you do a roll call?
You bet. Chairman Shea,
Aye.
Supervisors Bell,
Aye.
Whitman, Jorgensen,
Aye.
Susan.
Still working on it.
Okay. Well, maybe she's out in the middle of a lake somewhere without any.
She can hear us, she just can't respond back on her mic.
Okay,
Well, are you able to get an eye from her? Mitch?
Not right this second.
Okay.
there's some noise coming there.
Can you hear me?
There she is. Yes.
Ah, I vote aye.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Susan. Okay, next up, Becky Linehan, Finance and Tax Officer, Auditor's Office. Discussion and/or decision to approve and authorize board to sign resolution number 47-2023 entitled Resolution for Transfer from Rural Services Fund to Secondary Roads Fund. Becky, that's pretty much a regular deal on
Good
the,
morning. Yes, that is the last transfer to roads from the rural service fund for his share of the tax dollars from rural.
okay. Questions? Need a motion?
So moved. Second.
Melvin, will you do a roll call?
Chairman Shea,
Aye.
Supervisors Bell,
Aye.
Whitman, Miller.
Aye.
Great. Jorgensen.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thanks, Becky.
Thanks, Becky. Okay, Jason Slack, Buildings and Grounds Director, update on courthouse addition ramp project.
On Friday, Kim sent out an email, it had a letter form agreement for a separate project on there. We're looking at scrapping that, she's gonna revise that and make that an amendment to the original agreement.
Okay,
It'll probably read pretty much the same way. I let her know that we do wanna work with Miko Henny because they do have all that free brick that we wanna utilize for this ramp project. sure everybody's on the same page with the, how this is moving forward.
I think we all received that Friday, correct?
Yeah, where are we at with,
Turn the projector on.
where are we at with, the lift?
With the lift, Kim says she's working with Mecco Henny, they're getting the contractor back out here, we're gonna take another look at that thing and see what can be done about the installation issues. And mainly with that key that has to be in there for it to operate.
They need to get that done.
I went and met with them last week. And they're actually looking to see if there's a better program out there for it. So she was gonna keep us updated on it.
Yeah, the thing that we're concerned about is it has to have a key to operate.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody could just take the key out and walk off with it, and it wouldn't operate anymore. So that's our main concern.
Garfield pointed out some of the finer things of that, so that was not good, correct?
That's correct.
So we don't need any action today.
No action.
You're gonna keep us updated on what's happening with that,
Yeah, we'll probably be on the board's agenda next Tuesday for this agreement.
okay?
And then we'll probably know more as far as the planning stages go with that.
Questions, comments?
Has
Susan?
the fire marshal looked at this? Have we asked the fire marshal to approve the revisions?
I spoke with the fire marshal on Thursday, and he said that they were okay with the plans that Kim had set forth in that email. The only thing was the ramp had to be 10 foot out from the windows of the building.
Correct. Are you pulling that up, or
I can.
you can't?
I can.
There it is.
So basically, they're eliminating that south set of stairs, and that's just gonna be a landing for the ADA ramp.
And it won't go out into the driveway?
It will just a little bit. What is that, a couple feet,
Yep.
Jason?
Yep.
See how it kind of juts out there a little bit?
We're also asking them to put the heat trace in the concrete there, so, to avoid any issues with ice and snow on that ramp. So we don't have to worry about covering it. Just putting a cover over it would cover the windows up on that section of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Was this heated? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Melvin?
I asked if it was heated.
Yeah. Anybody on the board got anything? Keep us updated, please. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Okay, our committee reports. Scott?
I don't think
Tim?
we got something this week.
Okay.
Couple this week.
Went to the VA meeting last week. Master plan meeting. Let's see, what else? Chamber coffee, I went to that. That was good. HGM, I met with them on this ramp. Met with the auditor one day, and then, of course, we had the deal up at Hitchcock.
You already know me as getting as bad as mine.
I gotta read my scribbling, so. And then, gosh, that's it. Okay?